What if the power of the purse became the primary tool of protest? What if the collective economic might of consumers could be harnessed to take a stand against inequality and discrimination? Welcome to the age of the economic blackout, a social movement that is causing ripples across the United States and beyond. On February 28th, a wave of consumers participated in a 24-hour economic boycott. This was not a protest against a single company or industry, but rather a broad pushback against anti-diversity, equity, and inclusion policies, or DI policies, that were being rolled back by corporations in response to government cuts. The economic blackout was organized by the People's Union USA, a grassroots organization that sought to demonstrate the power of consumers and hold corporations and politicians accountable. Participants refrained from purchasing from major corporations like Target, Walmart, Amazon, Meta, and X, which was formerly known as Twitter. Instead of lining the pockets of these corporate giants, consumers chose to support local businesses. They chose to put their money where their values were. This was no small act. It was a form of economic resistance, a way of saying, enough is enough. Among those who joined the blackout were individuals like Eric Butcher and Lisa Rayner, who took a stand against the detrimental impact of funding cuts on healthcare and government integrity. The economic blackout was not an isolated incident. It coincided with other economic protests, including labor advocacy groups boycotting Target and Black faith leaders calling for a 40-day boycott starting on the first day of Lent. The Latino Freeze movement also played a significant part, urging consumers to boycott certain companies until they demonstrated support for minority and immigrant communities. This was a clear message that consumers would not stand by while corporations rolled back DEI initiatives. So what does this mean? What is the significance of this economic blackout? Firstly, it shows that consumers are no longer passive players in the economic game. They are aware of their power and are willing to wield it in the fight for equality and justice. Secondly, it sends a clear message to corporations and politicians. The public is watching. They are holding them accountable for their actions. They will not support businesses that compromise on diversity, equity, and inclusion. Finally, it demonstrates the potential for economic resistance as a form of protest. A one-day spending freeze may not bring corporations to their knees, but it serves as a stark reminder of who holds the real power: the consumers. In summary, the economic blackout of February 28th was a powerful demonstration of consumer activism. It was a protest against the rollback of DI policies by corporations, a stand against funding cuts, and a call for accountability. It was a reminder that the power of the purse can be a potent tool for change. And perhaps most importantly, it was a sign that this form of protest is only just beginning. Remember, the power is in your hands. Use it wisely.